Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the red light, green light arena from Squid Game in Minecraft for all of your city building needs. Fun fact, I am hidden somewhere in the intro of this video. Let me know down there in the comment section if, where, when and how you found me. To make your Squid Game arena, we will need a 61 by 62 block area. We will be starting in the bottom right corner, and that is all you need to know if you plan on building the arena on the surface. Side note, if you want to build the arena underground, you will have to dig 27 rows deep into the ground. Once the arena has finally been complete, we can hide a ladder inside of one of the houses that takes us all the way back up to the surface. You can then conceal the ladder any way you like. We then add a layer of light blue concrete just below the surface to cover up all of the empty space. This makes it seem as though that there is the sky when we look up above inside of the arena. And then lastly, we can just add a layer of grass on top of everything else, leaving just our cheeky trapdoor. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin the build by placing 9 hay bale in a row on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is worth mentioning now that you can place them either like this, or you can place the hay bales so they are positioned this way. This way is more accurate, however I prefer the look of this, as we will also place wheat in front of this, and with the combination of the red string and the wheat, it just adds a little more interest in my opinion. Ultimately, the decision is yours, just do whichever you prefer. Continuing on, we then want to place a row of 6 smooth quartz block extending right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by a row of 13 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 6 smooth quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by 12 hay bale. This is intentional. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Followed by 6 smooth quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by 9 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The middle of our 3 houses is not directly in the center of the arena. When I said this is intentional earlier, that's what I was referring to. We have a row of 13 hay bale on one side and 12 on the other. Unfortunately, that is the way that it has to be so that the rest of the arena is correct. I wanted to point this out now so that when we start building more later, you don't think that you've done anything wrong. Everything is perfectly fine. Continuing on, we want to place a row of 8 hay bale extending across to the opposite side of the arena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6 smooth quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 smooth quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 6 smooth quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 9 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can now extend across the back of the build here by placing 8 hay bale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6 smooth quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 5 dark oak wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 13 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Followed by 6 smooth quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 9 hay bale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we can start extending all the way back on ourselves by placing 8 hay bale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6 smooth quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 13 hay bale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 6 smooth quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 13 hay bale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6 more smooth quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we should just be able to place a row of hay bale that extends all the way and connects back to where we first started, giving us this. With the base of the walls complete, we are now going to make each one of the many houses. Everywhere that we have these rows of 6 smooth quartz is where we will also make a house. Begin by placing 1, 2 smooth quartz extending in front of the left side of our row of 6 and 1, 2 in front of the right side. We place a double waxed oxidized copper door on the left side, connect across using smooth quartz block like this. We place a flipped up waxed oxidized copper trapdoor here in this position. We then place smooth quartz in between all of this. We then add another row on top, just like this. And then we add a layer of smooth quartz slabs around the top of the walls here, so we only have to go back this far before the hay bale. We also add a chimney right here in the middle. We place 1, 2, 3 smooth quartz extending up like this, and we extend backwards like so. We then place acacia stairs around the edge of our smooth quartz, and we add another layer of stairs above and inside, just like this. And then we can simply just either add a layer of acacia slabs like this, just above the top, or we can just connect them together, just like so. And this is what each house will look like. And the reason that we don't have to extend everything back is because either side of every single house will be 2 rows of leaves, and we will have a layer of light blue concrete that will just extend all the way up, much higher than the house itself. So that's the reason that we don't have to extend as far back. As you can see, the house roof and the walls and everything connects rather comfortably back to here, but we will be working on the walls later. So we will make another one of these houses together, step by step, one last time, and then we will just do every other one by ourselves. So moving on, once again, every single smooth quartz area, we place 1, 2 smooth quartz extending in from the left and right sides. We then add a double waxed oxidized copper door here on the left, connect across using smooth quartz block. We add a copper trapdoor flipped up here in this position with smooth quartz in between all of those blocks, and then another row added above, just like this. We can then add smooth quartz slab around the edge of the necessary rows, just like this. We can add a chimney right in the middle. This is a row of 2 smooth quartz extended 3 rows high, and then 1 row back like this. We can then add acacia stairs along the top of the smooth quartz slab, And then we can add another row of acacia stairs above and inside. And then lastly, we are just going to fill the top in. So we will have something which should look like this, which, as you can see, is identical. And now we are going to do this. I don't even know how many more times. 10 more times, maybe? Now that we have made each one of our houses, we are now going to make the tree. So the tree is placed all the way in the back middle part of the arena where we have these 5 dark oak woods. And we will begin by placing 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood extending out from the left side of our row, and 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood extending out from the right side. And we will join them together in the middle like this, diagonally. And then we will extend each one of these dark oak woods upwards by 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the same goes for every single one of these. And as a matter of fact, these rows at the back aren't really necessary, so I'm just going to fill the top in like this, and then we can move on. So, on the sides of the tree are branches. The first branch we will place is right here, so not at the back, but 1 row forwards, and we will place a dark oak wood extending out. We will place a dark oak wood underneath, and then extend right, up, right 2, just like this. And then we will drop down on the tree. So here we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we will place a dark oak wood, extend up, right 2, just like this. And we will double upon this row, so we'll extend it backwards by 1, but then we will extend this block up, right, but also down, right, just like this. And then we have another branch. We want to drop down by a further 2 rows, so 1, 2, and then on this back row here, so not this row, but this one, we will place 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood, down, right 2. And this is pretty much all we have to do for the tree, or at least on each side. So now that we've done this to one side of the tree, we will move across to this side. And on this side, we don't even have this pesky row that we don't even need anyways. And we will place a dark oak wood here, extend up, left 2, just like this. Then on the front here, we will count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place a dark oak wood, extend up, left 2. And then we'll extend this row back. And then we will extend up, out, but also down, out, just like this. And then one last branch, we just want to drop down 2 more rows, so 1, 2, then at the back here, 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood, down, and then out 2. And then if we take a look, we'll just make sure that it's symmetrical, but even if it wasn't, it wouldn't be a big deal. But there we go, that's perfect. This looks quite creepy all by itself, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, next we are going to make something a tad creepier, the doll. So the doll is all the way up at the top here, and we want to place a row of grey terracotta just across the front of the top of the tree. It's just 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. On the right side here, we will place a light blue terracotta, grey terracotta in front, and then we'll fill in these 2 rows to the left, just like this. We will then place a white terracotta underneath this middle block here, and then grey terracotta either side, 2 rows of white terracotta underneath, and then we will just place grey terracotta extending back to the tree, just on both sides to fill in the side of the head. We will place a light blue terracotta here with a grey terracotta underneath, and a light blue terracotta here with a grey terracotta underneath. And then, extending down from those grey terracottas, we will place 2 yellow concrete, 1, 2, and then extend right, and then 3 white terracotta extending down, 1, 2, 3. And then on the left side here, we will place 1, 2 yellow concrete extending down, and then left, and then 3 white terracotta, 1, 2, 3, extending down. We will then place an orange, I guess we can just fill the base of the head in as well, not that it probably matters, but still. We will place an orange terracotta here and here with a yellow concrete in between. We will then place orange terracotta underneath this and then drop down 1, 2 rows, just like this. We will then extend the orange terracotta forwards a row and then off to the sides and also to the back as well. And then we will extend these rows down by 2. So 1 and 2, just like this. We will then place a white terracotta here and here with 2 white concrete extending down from each terracotta. Connect down using black concrete and then forwards using black concrete. And that is the doll. So you may be wondering, where are the doll's eyes and mouth? So here's the deal. I happen to think that it looks better this way. However, if you did want to, you can give the doll a mouth with just a red terracotta here at the base, and you can give the doll eyes in the form of either polished blackstone buttons, or, if you wanted those menacing red eyes, then mangrove buttons. However, I prefer the blank face, to be quite honest. I think that it kind of looks a bit more ominous like this. But just as with the hay bales, make it the way that you want it. Next, we are going to make the timer that is above the tree. So we will place a row of 5 light blue concrete behind the top middle part of the tree here. And we will extend the concrete upwards 1, 2 rows, just like this. We will then place 4 rows of black concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will extend outwards on both sides, just like this. We will place mangrove buttons right in the very middle. And then, whoops, we are now going to use banners to make the timer. So you're given 5 minutes. We will throw down the loom, open it up, place a black banner in there with red dye, and we are just going to start off by making zeros. So this is the Pale Dexter pattern, Pale Sinister, Chief, and Base. So there we have a 0, and then we can make a 5 as well. So we can simply just have Chief, Base, and then Bend, just like this. So I know that it's kind of an S, but it's also a 5 as well. You've got to use your imagination a little bit. There is another way to make a 0 as well, by the way. You can apply the Bordeaux pattern, followed by the Bend Sinister pattern. So however you'd actually prefer this, we can have 0, 5, 0, just like this, or you can have this. You might prefer that a little bit better. It's completely up to you though. Just in case you're curious though, I think that that is my favorite way to have the timer, but once again, you do you. Next, we are going to make the finish line by digging an entire row of grass left and right in front of the doll's feet, extending all the way to our walls, and placing a row of pink concrete in the empty space. And we will also make some soldiers by placing an armor stand here and here, aside the feet, crafting table down, pink dye in there, and apply pink dye to a leather hat, body, legs, and boots. And we can then apply them to the armor stands, and there we have it. Let's take a little look. That looks pretty good. All the way around the inside of our arena, we want to plant wheat seeds. So simply, in front of all of our hay bales, in between all of the houses and the tree and everywhere, we want to hoe the grass, plant some wheat seeds in there, and there's not really much more to it. We're going to get this out of the way now, and hopefully they will grow by the end of the video, but if not, that's what bone meal's for. And now that we have planted all of our wheat, we are now going to place 2 rows of oak leaves on top of our hay bales, extending all the way around the arena. So just in between all of the houses, wherever you've got hay bales, place 2 rows of oak leaves. Now that we have placed all of those leaves, we are now going to make the leaves look a little bit more like trees. And the way that we're going to do that, we're going to start off by placing light blue concrete. So in each corner, we'll place a light blue concrete and we'll extend it across 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, just like this. And not only that, from behind each house here, so like where we have the roof, we'll have a light blue concrete and we'll have 2 more rows. So we'll have like 1, 2, 3 light blue concrete here, for example, and here as well. So like 1, 2, 3. So extending from each end of the roof, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 like this, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and also the corners as well. So we've got the corner block and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then from the roof 1, 2, 3. So we'll start off by doing this, 1, 2, 3, you guys get the idea now. So every single roof we want 3, every corner we want 3, and then we will figure out in between. And maybe even from the tree as well. I think that it might be a little bit more complicated than this though. So actually, yeah, from the tree as well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So you will notice that we do have some larger gaps in between, but basically the pattern is this, and we have a good example of it over here. So for every 3 light blue concrete we then have 2 leaves, and then 3 more light blue concrete. So the other side of this house as well, like 2 leaves, and then 1, 2, 3 concrete, 2 leaves, 3 concrete. On this side it's a little bit different because we have a shorter gap, so like 2 leaves, 3 concrete, and then because it's only here, literally between these 2 houses, we have the shorter gap. We are going to have the 2 leaves and we'll just have a little bit less light blue concrete, but we won't encounter this anywhere else along our pattern. Everywhere else, we will be able to have 2 leaves to every 3 light blue concrete, and we've made it really easy on ourselves by doing this the way that we have, because like even in between the tree you can see how the pattern follows on. So now it's really easy to add. You can do it here. If you have a large space, you literally just add 3 light blue concrete and then the leaves should just fall into place. And yeah, there you go. That looks absolutely fantastic. It'll look even better once we have the rest of the sky as well. Now that we have made all of our trees, we are now going to make the rest of our walls. The walls are meant to look like a nice, mostly clear blue sky, but there are clouds. And there is a method to making these. Either side of each house is a cloud. The clouds sit above the 3 light blue concrete blocks either side of the house. So these 3 right here, for example. On the left side of each house, we will have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 light blue concrete, and then we will place 2 rows of white concrete corresponding with their empty space, and then we will extend the white concrete at the base, left and right by 1. That's 1 cloud. On the right side, we will have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light blue concrete that once again corresponds with the 3 rows of light blue concrete that we already have, and on top of these, 2 rows of white concrete, and extend the bottom row left and right. And that is all there is to it. So for every house, on the left here, we have a row of 3 here, so we'll add 3 more rows on top, and you might as well make the whole rows because we do have to fill this all in with light blue concrete eventually anyway. You can see that we have 1 cloud. And then the right side, we have to add 6 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we add the 2 rows of white concrete and extend left and right. Let's do this 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, and I think I'm just going to do the light blue concrete first actually, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 rows of white, and then extend. So here as well, 2 rows of white, and then extend. And then this is the entire wall, so that's what the wall will look like, except for the fact, of course, we are missing the rest of the sky, but it will look better once we have done the sky. And I just hit I karate chopped my mouse right there. And we will continue this method all the way around to the other houses. And I think that I'm going to do it like this. So every single left side, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 rows of light blue concrete. Then I'm going to move on and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I'm just going to make the platforms first because I just think that'll be easier for me. So do feel free to make the whole thing all in one go. But I'd prefer just to work with one material at a time, so that's what I'm going to do. But either way you want to do it, as long as it ends the same, it doesn't really matter. And that's one side done already. Perfect. So now that we've done that, for some reason I must start all the way over here again. It would have made more sense to go counterclockwise, but now I can just make all of the clouds. So, now that we have made all of the clouds, this looks kind of funny actually without all of the stuff in between. Now that we have made all of the clouds, we have to establish how high this thing is even going to go. So, on top of this corner here where we just have one light blue concrete, we're going to add 21 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... 21. And what I'm going to do is extend all the way across to the opposite side of this back wall, and I'm going to join down. Where is it? I don't want to go too far. It's easy at this angle to go to, and then we can extend up. And I'm just going to create the parameters here. So I can extend this block. There we go. Perfect. So this is as high as the arena goes. You can probably make it a bit smaller, and there's no probably, you can make it a bit smaller. I would leave, if I was to make it smaller, a couple of rows above the timer on the back wall. So if you do need to make it just a bit smaller, do feel free. I'm actually going to, I think, I haven't 100% fully decided, I think I'm going to bury this in the ground. So I think I've got enough floor space to do it. I think I'm going to sink this into the ground somewhere in my city. So the height isn't as important for me, but obviously depending upon where you plan on putting this, yeah, that's up to you. But in regards to this, if you have a couple of rows above the timer, like so, I think that's probably like that's probably about as high as it needs to be to look good. But again, it's up to you. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it might not look like it, but we have pretty much completed this build. We just have two really simple but time-consuming jobs to do. I'm going to show you what to do in the form of a time lapse, just so that we don't add another half an hour onto this video. Other than filling the walls in with light blue concrete, we also have to remove the grass block inside of the arena and replace it with sand. That's it. You will be watching this at 8 times speed, if not more, but trust me when I tell you, this took so long, as you'll probably be finding out yourself, actually. It takes even longer if you accidentally keep destroying part of the houses and the farmland, but it's part of the process. Well, that was horrible. Removing and replacing all of those blocks manually took over 20 minutes of real time, and I'm kind of curious how many blocks it actually was. 3,167. Wow. The last thing that we have to do to complete this tutorial is fill in all of our walls with light blue concrete, which doesn't sound too hard. Hopefully it will take a little bit less time to do than the sand, My personal method here is going to be to smooth out the walls by filling in all of the lower part of the walls, connecting all of the clouds together, basically, up to the top of the highest clouds, and then I will simply just fill the top of the wall in. I think that that is going to be the most efficient, or at least mentally efficient method for me, but again, it doesn't really matter how you actually reach the conclusion as long as you get there. And we are, of course, once again showing this as a time-lapse, as this will take a long time. But once again, hopefully not as long as the sand. You know what? I don't know why I'm surprised, but that was also horrible. That took a little over 17 minutes, and just out of curiosity, because I would love to know, that was actually almost 5,000 blocks that we placed. Oh, wow. But with that final detail added, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially completed this tutorial. However, this video is not over. We must now add our red light, green light Squid Game battle arena into our city. I thought that this would make an amazing Easter egg for the city. Unfortunately, I did spoil it with the intro of this video, but I placed it in the original suburbs. I replaced one of the original suburban houses with a copy of one of the arena houses. It's meant to look out of place so that as you're exploring around, you notice it and have a look inside, which of course leads you all the way down the ladder into the arena itself. I actually didn't realize that this doesn't fit exactly in my world. We had to place it underneath the bedrock. And to be quite honest, this was no easy task, but well worth it once complete. One fun side effect of this was when I loaded the arena into my world, I dropped a load of sand onto the beach, which is kind of where it belongs, but it also landed on Mickey Mouse's clubhouse. But regardless, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and this might be my new favourite Easter egg for the city. I'd recommend doing something similar for your own worlds. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also, consider becoming a channel member. You will gain access to loyalty badges, some fun emojis, and a monthly download for every single build used in our city. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.